The Harry Denman Evangelism Award is named for Dr. Harry Denman, founder of the Foundation for Evangelism and renowned lay evangelist. And Dr. Billy Graham once referred to Harry Denman as one of the greatest mentors for evangelism in my life and ministry. The Foundation for Evangelism has a vision to raise up generations of leaders with passion for evangelism who have a multiplying impact on the United Methodist Church. The Harry Denman Evangelism Award is given to people who are recognized by our annual conference for the impact their lives and personal ministry have on those around them. This task is always difficult in choosing of the people that are nominated. This year, the nominee will say, "I don't deserve it. Someone else should have it. You shouldn't have chosen me." But the team disagreed. This award is also secretive. We don't really tell very many people, and it was extremely hard having the chairperson of evangelism not know who the award was for this year because Mary Ellen Finnegan is the clergy person chosen for the Denman Award this year. Mary Ellen Finnegan has been instrumental in leading our annual conference through the last 8 years in reclaiming our call to be evangelists, sharing the good news in every place. She has given excellent leadership to the Bishop's Task Force on Evangelism that later transformed into our current evangelism ministry team. Under her guidance, the team carried out the quadrennial emphasis on evangelism and recommended the next step for the next quadrennium, making disciples who make disciples, a focus on evangelism, spiritual formation, and discipleship growth. During the last quadrennium, Mary Ellen led the team to offer a variety of educational opportunities for clergy and laity to learn how to embrace the call to evangelism. Our 2 Commission Possible events allowed over 900 people at each event to experience worship and nationally known preachers and teachers in evangelism. She has helped us to keep our focus on those who do not yet know Christ in our prayers and our planning. Mary Ellen is passionate about sharing the good news with others. It comes out naturally in her love and compassion for others. In her churches, she shares that passion with her members, and they learn from her teaching in order to share the gospel themselves. It is impossible to be in Mary Ellen's presence and be unaware of her love for Christ. We are thankful for her leadership this past 8 years and look forward to her leadership in the future role as the Wesleyan District Superintendent.
Oh, Mary Ellen, you have some fans up here. Up in the balcony, they would love to acknowledge you. Congratulations, Mary Ellen. The laity recipient of the Denman Award for 2012 is Cliff Atkins. And we invite Cliff to come forward. Cliff is the director of the Place at United Methodist Temple in Beckley, West Virginia. The Place is a family life center at United Methodist Temple. This is a hub of activity in Beckley with a daycare and a preschool, a walking track for use by the community, as well as a full schedule of recreational activities, including center shot archery, and Upward Bound basketball. Many families with young children participated in these activities, but were not yet a part of any church. In January of 2011, the church set a priority to reach out to these families. And the church leadership and staff determined that starting a second worship service, meeting at 11 a.m., to be held at the place, might help reach out to these families. Cliff agreed. He added the leading of the service to his job description. And under his leadership, the staff chose 8 seed families from United Methodist Temple who received training in hospitality and other critical needs for this new service. During the height of Upward Bound season, the first worship service was held on March 13th, 2011. They set up the gym for 60 to 80 people, but 168 came to worship. The service averaged 180 last year, and listen to this, has averaged 225 since January 1st, 2012. On Easter Sunday of this year, both 11 a.m. worshiping communities met in the main sanctuary with a record attendance of over 744. Cliff continues to lead people to Christ. He is developing leaders to help with this new service. He also continues to develop ministries that reach out into the community, developing body, mind, and spirit. The most recent is more physical in nature, called C4, which stands for character, confidence, commitment, and consistency. The church has had to close registration because they are running out of space for it. Cliff exemplifies the very best of Harry Denman's intention to reach everyone for Christ. Let's make our appreciation known to Cliff Atkins. It doesn't end with laity and clergy. We also want to recognize a youth. This year's recipient of the Denman Award for Youth is Rebecca Coakley. Okay. Becca is only the second person to receive this award in our annual conference. Rebecca is a member of St. Luke's United Methodist Church in Harrisville, West Virginia. She's described by those who know her best as an excellent student, a joy to be around, and a natural leader. She is active in her church and a leader in the youth group. She seeks opportunities to lead within the church and is particularly fond of working with children on their faith journey. Becca is outspoken about her faith to her friends, both at school and through her leadership of the track and cross-country teams. She uses all of her resources, including outreach online through Facebook and Twitter, to share the love of Jesus Christ. Becca has been a camper at Spring Heights for many years, and in that time she has grown into a peer leader and mentor to younger campers. Last summer, she organized a skit designed to invite other campers to make a decision to follow Christ. She's an excellent role model for many Christians. She is strong in her faith and willing to share, but also approachable and down to earth. She's confident and happy to share, but is not pushy or, antagonizing in sharing. She embraces the ideals of relational ministry and a shining example of everything the Denman Award seeks to recognize. Again, let's honor this year's youth recipient, Rebecca Coakley.